Y'all, it's Lisa Oden with the LORES team at Heartland Real Estate. And today we have for you Debbie Williams with Johns Creek Mortgage as the first in our Real Estate Partners series. So let's hear from Debbie. Debbie, please introduce yourself. Tell our viewers who you are, what you do.
All right. Hey, Lisa. I am so happy to be here. I am with Johns Creek Mortgage. I work for a broker. I have been in the business for several years and I used to be a teacher. So I love to educate my clients about the mortgage process, about what they need to do to prepare for the mortgage process. And I'm always available whenever they need me. Once a client, always a client. So at Johns Creek Mortgage, because we're a broker, we have access to over 140 different wholesale lenders. So we love to match the right product with the right client, and everything is very specific to each client.
That's why you and I get along so well, is because the teachers in both of us, we
That's
take a
right.
very similar approach to working with our people. So yeah, I often forget that, but I think that's why you and I really gel together so much.
Yes, I agree.
So okay, teacher, um, what is the most commonly asked question that you find yourself answering about mortgages?
I think a lot of times, especially for first time home buyers, they're scared to begin. And so they wonder, when do I start? Well, I'm not ready yet. So I don't need to start until I'm absolutely ready. But the right answer is, as soon as you think that you might even be in the market or just be thinking about planning to buy a house, is the right time. Because if we go ahead and have you fill out an application, we check out all of the things that we need to do, income and amount of money that you have in the bank so that you have those funds to close in the reserves, then we can see exactly what you qualify for, and then we can also give you a time frame if you need a little bit more time to get ready, and then we can give you some tools to help you get ready for when the time does come.
I think a lot of people just kind of start looking at their properties online, and that's fun when you want to look at pretty houses and stuff, but they don't know their budget yet. So I would imagine that getting to you as soon as possible would be so advantageous.
Yes, because it would be so heartbreaking to have your heart set on a certain piece of property only to find out later that maybe you just need a little bit more income or time to qualify. And then some people are looking lower than what they actually qualify for. But the important thing is that they're comfortable with that payment.
It's funny you said that because I have worked with people before, that we try to kind of wear out a lower price point just to see if we could save them a little money.
Mhm.
And then they were like, hey, I really do qualify for a little bit more. And I'm like, look, whatever your comfort level is. And we bumped just like 15, $20,000. And the quality of property was dramatically different. And they found what they absolutely adored, stayed within their budget, and it
Right.
worked out really well. So some people shoot too high and some people shoot too low. But in the end, it's just trying to get the right house for the right person.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So for especially for first time home buyers and people that have not ventured into this realm before, what kind of loan products do you have? Because my understanding is y'all have a nice new helpful loan product out there.
Yes, we do. So we do have the standard loans. There's four main loan products. There's FHA, conventional, USDA, and VA. The everything but conventional, they're all government products. And so they have their own caveats to them. And for VA, you have to qualify for them. And all of them have they're all their own guidelines throughout the process. We do have some down payment assistance programs, which a lot of people really do love. We have one in particular that's part of the Community Reinvestment Act. And basically, it's for first time home buyers, which means you haven't owned a home in 3 years. And it has to be for your primary residence. It is 100% financing. And so you don't have to have a down payment. So if your loan amount is 300,000, sorry, if your purchase price is 300,000, your loan amount is 300,000. So the credit score has to be 620. And then also you have to at least contribute $500 of your own money. So even though it's 100% financing, you can contribute more than the 500, but 500 has to come from you. There are some income restrictions. You can't make too much money, because that is part of the program, is to help those that are in need of a little bit of help. So those are some things that go along with it. And another thing that a lot of people are that is very important to some people is that there's no private mortgage insurance, no PMI, which is
Huge.
really important and
That's
helps
huge.
with monthly payments.
That's huge. People don't realize how much mortgage insurance adds to their monthly payment, and when their monthly payment goes up, their qualification amount is less because of debt to income. Am I saying that right? You're the lender, but I
Right, right.
so that's a big deal with no mortgage insurance.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
And
all
you
you're looking at then is just your principal and interest, taxes and insurance. And then we have to account, if there's an HOA, we have to count that into your mortgage payment to count against that debt to income ratio.
it all adds up.
It does.
And taking away that mortgage insurance is a really big deal.
Yes. Because that could be anywhere from about 80 to $85 all the way up to into several $100s, depending on what your credit score is and what your debt to income ratio is.
And that makes that monthly payment go up without contributing to your debt service. So,
Exactly.
when, we get it, mortgage insurance is important. That's how you get to have a lot of these programs. But wow, if there's a program out there like yours where they don't have to pay that, that's a burden that's lifted.
Yes.
So that's fantastic.
Yes.
What are the most important first steps when someone is getting ready to talk to you about, the process and what they qualify for? What do they do?
So the best way is to just give me a call. Lisa can get you in touch with me, or feel free to reach out to me.
We'll
My
put links under this. We'll make sure they have a way to reach you.
Perfect. That was what I was going to go for.
Yep.
So basically a phone call is super helpful just to kind of get a baseline as to where they are and where they think they are. And then we have them fill out an application. Once that application is filled out, I do a soft pull of credit, which is no different than applying for a credit card. We only pull from Equifax. That's the only one we pull from. That pulls in any debts that report to the credit reporting agencies. And then we can take a look at things from there. Initially, they'll give me their income amount, and everything is just what they tell me. Then they'll let me know how much they have in their bank accounts, so that we can look at those things as well. And then eventually what we'll end up doing is collecting documents, because initially that gives us a pre-qualification letter, but it's only based on what they tell me. The next step is the pre-approval process, which is getting those supporting documents to help support that income that they've told me they make, those bank statements that say they have so much money in them, and we collect W-2s and tax returns as well. So once we do that, we can go to that next step and get a pre-approval, which is super helpful for you when you're presenting an offer on their behalf to make a home purchase, because they're that much more qualified when they've been looked at through our team at Johns Creek Mortgage.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for your time
Of course.
and am excited to do more work with you. So, anything,
Like, just be on the lookout for anything that's happening in the market, because that can affect rates. And then also, just give us a call and talk to us. We'd love to work through the process with you. Whether you're ready to get started right now with the loan process, or you think you want to get ready in the next 6 months to a year, I would love to help out and get you ready.
all right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.